today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray and the Houston Texans taking on Dak Prescott and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and now in his 7th NFL campaign.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 19 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one, 11 yards in the first down. Harris running straight ahead. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Prescott on play action. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Prescott on 3rd and goal.
And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the 2-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Inside give to Elliott. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Browns drive about to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Prescott. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. The Lions trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Lamar Jackson has a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Amari Cooper, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Prescott now. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Now Prescott. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Right back to Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. On the give, this is Harris. A nice little juke. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll run again with Harris.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. To the air again, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end. This time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Murray now to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Murray now steps away. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, Elliott, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all finished on the touchdown reception by Ezekiel Elliott. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing to battle.
He's got a man, complete, and he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Flushed out right. The ball comes out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Murray's going to look to throw this thing, sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Murray. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. A give to Elliott. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Steps away to his left. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. A good pickup there at 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Finding Ertz again. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Elliott. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Ezekiel Elliott. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. One last shot now for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big 2nd half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Texans, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.